Sign of the Times, episode 436, from this undisclosed gate right next to a tree. I'm not sure what type of tree that is, but I'm sure QT Voaxe will do some research and tell us precisely what type of tree this tree next to this gate happens to be. Study it closely, apparently. For the people that love the snaps, I'm asked this week, the Pro Wrestling Tees one. I bet Matt Nix himself probably put it in a package and mailed it to me. Probably with his gloved hands. I'm sure he's not handling them barehanded in these current events. There's a realistic drawing of John Lennon and Paul Freakshine. Sure is. Why it's not in the frame, I don't know. It should be. Speaking of Paul Freakshine, there he is with the Freak Show. There he is with Zach Winters doing some freaky things, I'm sure. There he is next to his niece. You can get pictures like that at KaceeCarlisle.com. That's KaceeCarlisle.com, home for all your gift-giving needs. Speaking of this tree, Arbor Day will be sometime later this year. Pictures like that would be appropriate. There's also members of Team Bad Knees, but you can't get those at KaceeCarlisle.com, but you can get some of those at KaceeCarlisle.com. Some of those available, those, you could get that if you're smaller. QT's favorite. Look at that, and a top loader. Stompin Steve very relieved right now as he's making things in the Star Wars slow cooker to eat. Probably can breathe easier knowing that's in a top loader. Those available. Autographed picture of Seymour Snot, proud member of the Gals roster. I'd say in the top 4 proudest members of Gals. Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, which you may be watching right about now. Right about now you may be watching it. The Twitter, where you can follow me, but not literally. You can follow me on the Twitter though, much like Dylan Bostic does, or much like Nick Iggy. They both do. I don't know if Nick Iggy ever faced Dylan Bostic. He may have. I'll attempt to find that information out and report back. CAC program. We don't know if the CAC is happening this year or not. There's a meeting to be scheduled, I believe, this week to determine that. I don't know. Maybe they'll call it off for the year. Maybe they'll keep it in September. We just don't know yet. Current book I'm reading. It's getting very interesting. Very interesting. Pamphlet of the Sign of the Times. And JB Moonshine t-shirt. Speaking of JB Moonshine, he came up with the theme for Sunday's Turnbuckle Turmoil, Tribute to Moonshine. He's going to celebrate the link between wrestling and drinking, apparently. We're going to have Sam Sims. He owns a brewery and has owned a wrestling company or two in his day. We'll have Rex Razor Sharp from the Razor Ramones. He's been in the wrestling business and he loves to drink. We'll have the Beer City Bruiser. He loves to drink in the Ring of Honor ring after matches. And we'll have Paul Freakshine. He owned a moonshine distillery for years and years. I think John Lennon used to buy from him. And he manages Zach Winters and the Freak Show. They'll all be on, as will JB Moonshine, as will QT Voaxe, who is down to just 1 beer a night. But it's in a gallon bucket. He's told us that many times. So we'll celebrate drinking and wrestling, apparently. I don't know if the guests will be sober or not. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe Paul Freakshine will tell Rex Razor Sharp that he loves him as tears are flowing down his face. I don't know what could happen during the episode. Sam Sims could fall asleep. We don't know. But then Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, I watched Wrestling Challenge last week. Maybe I'll watch like a random WWF Wrestling Spotlight. That was a show they had for a while. Spotlight. Maybe I'll try that out. Wednesday, pretty much free. Next Thursday, maybe I'll, like, don't know, investigate looking up at some old, the USWA. Flash Flanagan was in there, he sure was. And Friday on the show we have Dewey Wellington, he's out of Indiana. Smaller wrestler, but he's making a big name for himself, so we'll talk to Dewey Wellington. QT will probably ask about Mick Foley's son, Dewey, for 10 minutes, but it's not the same guy. But to review from this undisclosed gate next to this tree, which hopefully QT will identify and report back swiftly on Sunday, tribute to Moonshine. JB Moonshine's greatest contribution to society, potentially. This could get fascinating. Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, probably watch some old WWF Spotlight on the YouTubes. I don't know if it's on the network or not, it might be. We'll find out. On Wednesday, it's looking pretty open. Thursday, I'll check something out, I guess. USWA, perhaps. Friday, Dewey Wellington will be on the show. QT will probably ask him 8 questions about Beef Wellington. And that kid will probably have no answers at all, but we'll see what happens in pretty much episode 436